Hello.
Yo,
How's it going? I am already live.
heck yeah, let's go.
So I
Yeah,
heard that you wanted to teach me how to draft or something.
can definitely do that. I think that might be fun.
Yeah, yeah.
Or we
Or
can, um, you can run against my gauntlet from the base deck tournament if you wanna.
that's true. I mean, I think my Ballseye deck is
Or
is good enough to take it on. No, I'll take that Shadow Elves build that I did that has two Blood Summon, two Call Forth, Tome and Demand.
race deck. No, I was saying base decks. Like if you wanted to pick the four that you would have put into the base deck tournament, and we like randomly match them up and like go through it.
Oh,
But I'm
interesting.
very game for deck building or draft. I just want to play a couple of games.
Those both sound fun.
Because that way if you beat me like 3 out of 4 matches and I win the tournament, you actually won the tournament, right?
Yeah, I mean, similar to how I technically won the previous tournament because I beat Aaron.
Exactly.
Yeah. Um, yeah, I'm down to do that. You wanna that more interesting than the deck building?
It's all interesting, baby.
Well,
um
well, let's start
yeah,
with
I don't know if I want to draft. So
yeah,
I'll
well,
either do that or some deck builds.
let's start with that. Do you wanna should we like get some system to like mix up the four or something?
Yeah. Random
Um,
pairing.
I don't I can send you. I think the four I would have taken. I think so. I was planning. I was thinking of like mixing it up. So it would have been. I think Crimson Order.
Yeah, I won't tell you mine,
Okay, you
even though
won't
I've
tell.
told you them before.
Okay, and then well, I guess whatever I say, we'll just put against your first one or something.
I pulled up a random combination site, so
Okay, sweet. Well,
we'll leave it all to chance.
uh, I I don't want to. Can you like? All right, here. I'm gonna send you an order, and can you like just give me a random number or something? Um,
Can't do that.
you can't do that. What are you good for? All right. Well,
No, I
I
said,
can.
yeah, just do that.
Oh, okay. All right. So I have four factions. I would have taken Crimson Order, Swamp Orcs, Phoenix Elves, and Sand Goblins. And the thought there is
Wow.
those are four factions I've never taken to a tournament. Um, and just wanna Swamp Orcs is probably the weakest, as in like I'm definitely still figuring them out, but you know they're just fun. Want to do some of that. And then I don't know. I've been feeling better and better about Phoenix Elves and Sand Goblins, and gotta take Crimson Order.
All right, this is what we got.
There you go. Wow, that's a fancy sight. I wish I could pull this up on stream. One second. I think I can. Uh, God, I hate the factions you took.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I figured. I think it's wild. We had no overlap.
And here we go. Yeah, I mean, so like my I felt like I'd become like a one trick pony because like for a while like every tournament was like Tundra Orcs, Breakers, Fungal Dwarves, and then something else. Like it's just like I don't know. I'm doing too much of the same with that.
No, that's fair.
Um,
So, but like these, I mean, obviously, CO. Obviously, you're loving them. Obviously, it fits good. Got to get more reps in.
yeah.
That makes sense. Swamp orcs. I guess I haven't been around for a swamp orcs arc. Or is this strictly like a the best way I'm going to learn is testing it in the crucible of a competitive tournament?
Yeah, I think so, and I also just I love them. I love the idea. I don't yeah, it's they're and they're just fun. I don't know. but yeah, it would be a little silly. It's just like I could definitely like the more I play, the more it's like I feel like a very sizable chunk of my losses come from just reading the matchup wrong, and that is a lot
Mm.
more likely to happen with the faction I haven't played much of. Um, one sec, let me make sure my internet is working. Okay, all good. Well, we can just jump in. I'm curious to hear about your picks as well, though.
Yeah, we can just jump in. High Elves I had no idea how to play them, so I'm like, I'm gonna pick them. I'm gonna listen to Prophet's podcast on them. I'm gonna jam games with them until the
Oh
tournament
God.
releases, and I'm gonna come out of it a High Elves player, and
Uh,
it's kind of worked.
Has it?
I'm very much better at them than I was.
All right, I'll take it. They they scare me. They're hard to play and they're hard to play against. I yeah, I don't know.
It's like weird because they're value, but you need to spend them. Like it's just like
What do you mean you need to
you
spend
just have
them?
like you need to be playing units, playing events, and just like throwing it out and knowing that like the overall tide of the game is shifting in your favor, not by being reserved, but by properly spending resource. I don't know. Because I feel like a lot of value factions are more like, how little do I get away with playing to eke that advantage over? Where they're just like, put more of it down because you're ramping in value as you play more of their cards and get their effects before your opponents get their effects.
That's interesting. I That makes sense in my experience playing against them. I feel like, and sorry about the cough. I feel like I still don't know how to beat them. Like, and so, like when I'm up against cave goblins, it's like okay, I'll just make a line of units. Like this will be easy. Like
Mm-hmm.
or like I at least like have even if like the game could very easily not go that way. Like I at least have in my head what a winning game state looks like. But against high elves, it's like I guess I go big and I run at them, but like I can just very easily see that not working out if the cards don't come the right way and they end up ahead on board anyway, and then it's just kind of over. Um, I don't know. I don't have a good strategy to beat them. And like I'm sure it's there. Skill issue.
Yeah, I think that it gets harder the better the high elves player you play against. But the key kind of comes in the reverse of like you're giving me these effects too, and I'm going to use them for value. Like it, like throwing, like moving units forward to like also be tough, and then just like deal with my tough unit. Like I'm not letting you either play your range game, or I'm going to make you take a tone damage from like your close range attacks, stuff like that. Like it's really a weird way to think of punishing. I'm punishing you because I'm using your abilities. I think
Yeah,
is a
yeah.
first thought. I'm
Yeah.
not particularly good at beating them either.
No, I like that. And like I've noticed a lot of the games that I play high elves, like my opponent ends up getting a ton of like Arbiter of Peace aura, while when I'm playing against them, somehow I get none of it.
Like I want to just use this justice to ping your warrior. But even if I kill it, you just call forth war. I have no like global order, man, they mess me up. They mess me up so bad. I'm not a fan.
That seems to, yeah, I feel like I've been out of the loop for a little while. I'm curious whenever people are gonna solve the Crimson Order and determine that they're actually C tier.
I don't think that's coming anytime soon. Like this feels weird, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
That is fascinating. I hate
And then
you.
I'm gonna spread wide, and we're gonna see how this course of action takes me through. It doesn't matter because you're gonna get the devout cultist back to hand. Oh my gosh, I never get those. Okay, sweet.
See, that's this. I feel like the play you just did is like it's the sort of play that like like I'm looking at it as an observer, it's like, oh yeah, that's like clearly a very good play. But like to like actually start with what you started and be like, no, I'm gonna move back. I don't know. It's just very
It's
impressive to
high
think
level
about that.
Summoner Wars bullshit, is what it is. Okay, it's like
Exactly.
I hate that it's correct, but it just kind of ends up being that way.
Yeah, and it's but like yeah, it's so hard to think of. You know, like how do I can really only respond to this by chilling because like even if I had the units in hand to like try to go after this piece with a warrior, which I don't have in hand, it's like even that would be bad because I'm just sending a true 4 cost unit to die.
Oh, I was watching some tournament games, which is also fun. Because here's an interesting thing. I
Yeah.
think out of all of the current top threes, only like in the brackets, which is like 8 pools or whatever, only 3 people brought in cloaks. Yet people are all like, cloaks is busted, right? So I thought that was very interesting.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just wanted to source out what they're doing, like what other cloaks players are doing, because I feel like sometimes you can just play a faction like wrong and still have success.
Yes, yes.
And I watched a very interesting Ronin Wild, Ronin Wind. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. He played against Shampoo's VG, so like a good VG player.
Yeah.
And it was really interesting because I feel like Shampoo, like, out of a little bit too much fear of CL, like pulled Sarah too far back, and then Ronan just did a beautiful game of just constantly clearing Vanguard units and denying value, and like, oh,
Wait, sorry.
it's great. It's a great game.
I was Ronin on cloaks or CO?
Ronan was on Cloaks,
Yeah, yeah, okay.
and VG. Shampoo's on
Yeah, yeah.
VG.
No, no, that's what I thought. I thought I heard you say. Yeah, yeah. That's interesting. And so like just was able to play a value game as cloaks.
Yes.
Yeah, I that's kind of my default way of playing them. It doesn't work out for me though. um
Like, I want to do more garbage.
I think that is what like will really intrigue me about like the end game of Summoner Wars of like I've played a faction so much, I have a very comfortable way of playing them, and then I watch Waterdeep play and he does it totally differently, and it's like okay, that's just fascinating.
Now I can do this, and that feels really good. Um, and then I get domed for 5, which is why we're just gonna play Sanctity now.
Be afraid, you loser.
Oh, but now my piece gets a tone damage. Do I like that? I don't think I mind it in this
Do you really
specific
need to attack that
situation.
gate? Is
It
that
just feels so bad to not attack stuff.
I feel like 1 damage on piece feels worse, but
Yeah, you're right.
I've been very wrong before. Can I get one of these guys back to my hand? That would help a lot.
It would help a lot. We absolutely cannot have that.
Uh, um, what is this game you're playing? Like I'm just sort of like crap. I don't know what to do. I don't, like how do I don't have the responses.
So far,
I
I feel like I'm backing up what I said at the beginning, where I'm like spending resource to get value, like without exact consideration of what is best. Oh, hey, cultists.
I mean
Yikes. That feels like a yikes.
you just like slowly setting up, and I'm kind of crying in the corner is how it feels to me. Um, huh, I want to attack
Is
with
that for
Daemar.
like a little snack? A little snack cultist?
You couldn't have said it better. I wonder. I want to attack things, but I also want you to die. Um,
It's wild that a warrior whiff, like just one, just going 3 for 4, actually does 2 damage and doesn't kill my justice, right? That's crazy. Tough is wrong. Tough is wrong.
you always come out with like balance claims like a few months before I do, and I'm like, whatever, man. I could see it, I could not see it, and then like 6 months later, I'm like, yeah, he was right. God damn it. Sometimes not though. I don't know.
No, yeah, I mean when you throw out as many theories as I do, it's really easy to be right, because you just guess so much.
You got some sort of method to it. Like I want to attack with the war. I mean, okay, yeah, no, it could just be a snack. You're right. Tasty snack. Tasty snack.
Hey, blood begotten can only deal you one damage because of sanctity, so it's really.
Oh, wait, what are you saying?
It's a joke.
What
It already
blood we
only
got?
pings you
Oh
for
yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah. There's so many words that I can't. I'm still debating whether this warrior should attack. I mean, like if the warrior just stays back, that feels bad. So I guess not.
I feel like when you jam the warrior forward, right, you get the bonus of it getting tough.
That's true. I guess I see Valeria as just like a pit of doom. You know what? You
As
win.
you should.
You win. Um, get 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 in there. I don't know. Pit of doom me. Let's take back that priest. So do I want to attack with Daemar or do I want to do the warrior? Let's just do the warrior. Well, no, because I want Daemar to heal. But if I'm only attacking, I can attack for 5 with Daemar. 5 hits 4 every time. No, I can, yeah. Well, that's fine. That's fine. Doop, doop, doop. Alright. I mean, this was slightly better with the second warrior that was ready to respond, but it's fine. Goes back to my hand. Damn.
Bad ordering, friend.
Yeah?
I think so.
What happened?
5 hits 4 all the time. Okay, you're right.
I have no idea what you're going on about right now.
I was saying that I was thinking you could have avoided the ping damage on warrior
Oh,
if you kill
if I
justice
did
first, but
that.
you did the right order because then it wouldn't have died because of tough.
It's funny because there was no part of me that had a conscious thought process. Some part of me on a subconscious level was like kill the piece first. Like there was no conscious decision there. All right, we're chilling. That is, yeah. Well, no, I think I was also thinking about it as a 5-on-4. I didn't realize that when I killed it, it was better. But 5-on-4 is like a 50-50, right?
Still have a whole turn of sanctity, so this is right. Which means that I might as well move up here. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I could have just moved Daemar up and like not worried about protecting him. That was probably it.
All right, please go 1 for 3. Thank you.
Easy.
Please go 2 for 3. Please do not roll special. Dang it. I mean, you deserve 1 at this point, so.
I do. Thank you very
I
much.
think I ditch this. And I think I roll with that.
Okie doke. Things have been better, things have been worse. What can I say?
This is what I really like about high elves is like I am currently in the Valeria forward position, and now I need to perfectly orchestrate the Valeria back position after I've gotten enough value out of it.
Yeah, yeah, I buy it. I buy it. I need to my cave goblins here appear to not be in the front line, so find that sort of upsetting. All right, four out of four every time.
Probably.
I could,
Probably 4 out of 4 every time.
I could do something better. No, could I? No, because I do have to.
Those two warriors are
Wait, at this
spooking me.
point, yeah, because Sanctity's gone at the start of the next turn. You know,
Yes.
the two warriors that aren't doing anything.
You're a full health dame, aren't you? Fine.
I know it's a problem. No, all right, that feels bad
Sanctity working overtime, making that devout cultist whiff.
for real. Hmm. Man, it sucks running a deck without Onyx Tome. You can't just like discard everything and not worry about it.
It does suck. That's when you know you've been playing too much deck building. You know,
I know, right?
it's like, why aren't all these good cards available to me?
Let's do that. Let's do that. No, like
Okay, here's where I have to remember that you have convert, and you're going to turn my beautiful units into terrible cultists.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I need to be ready for that because it's gross and I hate it. What's good here? You know, okay, here's the first draft. Just get it out of the way. There's a lot to like about this.
Getting
This
another
feels good.
Sanctity in there, I suppose.
Yeah, of course, you know. I mean,
Of course.
and then it's this super cool goodness.
You really are getting a lot of value out of this Sanctity.
Sad. It could be better.
All right, I'm liking this so far.
Okay.
Hey, you get the gate attack.
All right. Yeah, that's fine.
All right, I just want to punch you so hard.
Yeah, for 3 damage.
Yeah, it's not. I still want to do it. Uh, that's a hot take.
Yummy. Good. I mean, like,
Oh my
it's
goodness.
great if you're just planning on transfusing, I guess. Free transfuse, Brock. Too bad I can't go on
Yeah,
summoners.
yeah. Okay, so something I sometimes get wrong is like if I have cultists in my hand, I kind of need to play them. Um,
Makes sense. Good old blood flood.
exactly. What cultists do I have? Yeah, because I gotta draw the boys. Hmm. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. Um,
This is many unit.
there's some
There's
units.
converting.
All right, I think this warrior, yeah, you just lot of blood begotten here. Never overkill. You thought about it, you made me work for it, and I worked for it. All right, let's get rid of this disgusting Arbiter of Peace. Why does this guy have 3 attack right now? Because I'm in the range of the war. Let's go.
Feels good. See, you're using my stuff. Perfect.
I
It's
like
there.
very intentionally, dude. I can get another boy back there. That's insane. Um, oh.
And he has strong. How great.
I guess I probably do attack the Arbiter of War now. Um, just so you don't have things.
Not giving me things is a good call.
Unfortunately, you do still have a
Yay,
thing.
things.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
See, but Valeria could totally get out of this. I mean, well, yeah. One more turn of Sanctity. I don't know. I think if Valeria finds a way back from this, I'd be scared. Though I do notably have a lot of boys right now. The boys are vibing. Oh God, it's one of those
This
hands, huh?
feels like a bad turn, probably because it is a bad turn.
I mean, if you don't have other options, you don't have other options.
And then it's versatile, versatile, attack, attack. Yeah, it's something like this for sure.
I like it.
I hate that.
Yeah, these boys are
That's
so much fun.
fine. And then it's here. Come on. What? That's
I'm so
bogus.
close. I'm like I'm about to win the tournament here. This is great.
I have an attack here. Sucks so hard. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Another convert would be
In the
insane
good
too.
turn, that cultist is also dead, and probably two more cultists are dead. But
I believe it. Oh, I have versatile. Okay. God damn it. See, sometimes like you just you know that I don't know what I'm doing against against you when it's just like, oh crap. I think like 80% of the time I click off the summon phase and then realize that all my units have versatile and then have to rethink my turn. Um we have not left that phase.
I have one more turn before things get really bad for me.
I don't know
That's just the way it goes.
I don't know what you're talking about. This seems good. Good things are good. Yeah. Let's attack. All
Come
right.
on. All right.
All right.
Nice
So
decide game.
that's gonna be one attack, two attack, and I guess I'll just do a move as the third one. Um,
That was good. I
you,
feel like if you drop Doom Cultist, I like have no escape, right? Like I'm kept in your funnel.
what do you mean?
Like
Well,
you gave up the funnel for two range dice. But now I can just run Valyria away. You see what I mean?
uh, which I'm planning on moving this here, so
Oh, versatile.
you'd run
So it's
forward.
the same thing. Okay.
Yes. Though I guess I was, and I'll stick to it. I was planning on just attacking Valeria with this devout cultist. You think you would trap Valeria? Oh, you absolutely trap Valeria. now that I'm looking at it. Because that just like stops her from doing anything.
I think the way you did the play turned 2 melee dice into 2 ranged dice, right? If you walked up with Doom Cultist and said you could attack with him now.
Uh, that sort of makes sense. Um, yeah, Valeria just can't do anything when it's like that. That's pretty awesome, actually. I am a big fan. Um, I like that a lot. And let's go. Let's win. Let's get it in here. Yeah, that last one was definitely half baked when you only realize halfway through that it's like, oh, this could be better if I just trapped Valeria. Because always like the first thing on my mind is just like get efficient attacks. Like attack as many things for as much as possible. And then it's like only after that it's like, oh, I could try to do something that's good for other reasons. Another Liberty. Alright, that'll mess me up. That will definitely mess me up.
Come on.
There have been a half dozen come on moments.
It's okay. Now I see that I needed that bout of attacks.
Oh my
Okay,
goodness, what is
so
this
you
game?
you have to die.
You can still
Get
kill
out of
everything.
here.
I mean,
Yeah, I still will kill everything. You have to die. Which lets you die. And then it's like this.
interesting.
Because I
Yeah,
can't have you
yeah.
summon another unit and cut, like I have to escape into my hole. So that's what we're doing. I guess that's what we're doing.
Is there some way I can break the hole?
With
Surely.
with
With
Liberty for surely there is.
or surely. Mm, yeah, it might involve putting attacks.
Versatile turns out good.
It does. Isn't that crazy?
I was so sure that I was gonna be able to pop out of here.
um, I yeah, I think it's a Doom cultist that's gonna be going up there, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to use my Daymar attack on that. It's not a very efficient turn. Like I'm not really attacking this turn in order to do it.
Like, is the trap enough? Do you think that just because Daemar and Valeria kiss, that means you're gonna win?
Yes, and I think I do. Like, oh wait, no, I have Death Right, so that means that the priest should be able to kill the piece.
That makes sense.
So then Daymar could. Okay, but let me actually measure it. So we got versatile attack, move up with the. There's just not. There's just not enough moves to do what I want. I want to move up with the priest, Daymar, and the warrior, and then I want the warrior to move again. Um, maybe I just have to give up on one of those. So move up with
I'm glad it's at
Daymar.
least hard.
It is hard. And the priest, and then the priest kills as one. Doom cultist moves as one. Warrior moves as one. Uh,
I love just another huge move turn.
I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can trap Valeria on. I don't know if I have like because the warrior all it takes is like a move and then an attack phase move to get to Valeria, but I don't really think I can afford all of those. Well, okay, what if I just have Daemar? Okay, if I give up if I don't attack Valeria with Daemar, then I can do it. I gotta just attack the Arbiter of Peace with Daemar. Um, then I have attack, move, and then move phase attack, attack phase attack, and then move. And then we're in there, sort of. Okay. What did I summon this turn? Just this. Alright, that's fine. Let's do it and hope I didn't get the math wrong. No, it seems. Oh, I guess that kind of sucks. But I mean, I could also just move the devout cultist back. I would so much rather have a warrior there, though. Like, that's gonna stick, and that's good. But then I should think about that. Like, how much more efficient can it be if I just send a warrior? If I just send the devout cultist back a space? No, that just can't be it. Because then you can just steal that spot. All right, so we're gonna attack. We're gonna move. Then we're gonna move again, attack, and then move. So it's like I'm attacking twice this turn. Uh, it's a very mid. Let's go.
Great start. You love to see it.
And oblige could mess me up. I don't know. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Do. This game is intense. Like
How's it
one
going?
one false step and I'm feeling pretty bad. Um like this if this doesn't hit, then you are not trapped. All right, there we go. And then yeah, there's the question like is it so I did the thing that I wanted to. Valeria is trapped. Is that enough? Do I just win? Am I trapped in here with you? Are you trapped in here with me? Can you just race Daemar down? We will see. I wanted to get a gate down that turn, but like, it just didn't work out. Okay, I think we're in race mode. Unless there's any, I mean, oblige and whatnot. We might not be in race mode. Um, let's discard this. Well, now let's just discard this. All right, let's see it. Big damage.
Okay,
And the
so
the fact that I didn't attack Valeria that turn feels so bad.
yeah, here, here, here.
Yeah. You've got oblige. It is definitely looking like a big oopsie. And I think that's it. I think I've done and made a big bad.
Yeah, it seems like an okay turn for me.
It really does. Is there any way not to die? Well, we gotta believe.
Absolutely, you gotta believe.
Uh, um, hmm, this is so bad. Ah, the world wide just like leave that justice there. There's not. So I have to. I thankfully I topped at convert, so that'll let me
That's good.
maybe punch you or like protect Daymar here. It's not it though. Because I can't attack Valeria and like it takes two attacks to take down this justice basically, which is pretty L tier. I mean, I could just like move Daymar back and like count my losses, but I'm like that just depresses me so much. Like, whatever. I'm this is my fate. Um,
I think that makes sense. I'm not. I mean, like, so you move back and then you heal the two, which is good. Like, you just pop that priest, or
yeah,
don't. I don't know. You probably have a cultist left,
yeah.
and then says it's less difficult to deal with for high elves and other factions
What is?
than Vesna, whatever the obvious Vecna ripoff. Dollar store Vecna.
What 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 in High Elves deals with Vesna?
Valeria. The push. The push
No,
is like,
because you're a champion. Can't push.
oh, TK doesn't move champs. No, you're right.
I think so.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Ew.
I don't know
Don't like that.
why would I do that? Well, we're doing it. And yeah. I mean,
Okay.
I could just like fully commit, full send, and just like yeah, sure. Um,
Yeah, there's something here.
there's
It makes me
they
think like I kind of wanted to put a gate where your Doom cultist is now, but I just didn't think it was going to be value.
so close, and yet so
Free
far.
feels great.
Um, all right. This game was insane. I am tripping.
Very interesting.
I mean, maybe we want. No, it's fine. I did just reflexively press that button, but I stand by it.
I don't think that that was right at all, my friend. I think that was very bad.
I, I stand by it. I guess
Okay.
now two turns. I mean, Daymar's gonna heal though. I'll see what you can.
You don't see it. You don't see it.
I don't.
That's fine.
There's like if you have the oblige, I guess like
I already played both,
you
but
already
like
played
it's on
both.
board, my guy.
It is on board. Darn. It'd be like that. It's fine. You'll miss.
Get off my gate spot.
See, it turns like that. It's just like yeah, like if I spend another like I don't know. Sometimes just like you wanna play fast in the live game, but it's like,
Yeah, I get it.
damn, does kind
I'm
of
gonna miss, so you're fine.
does kind of feel bad to like throw games and whatnot.
There we go.
So close. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was a great game. GG's.
Intense high elves. High elves. I mean, I mean, sort of my philosophy of like factions you don't know is like you don't know like playing against is just you keep playing and you keep losing to the various tricks you're not expecting, and then eventually you start to respect them. Like I
Yeah,
lost
I
a
mean, it's the like.
yeah,
Go ahead.
I lost to Balzar so much in the open queue for so long. What were you gonna say?
No, I was absolutely gonna add on to that. Like we say that there is a high skill, like there's a high skill gap when you first come into the game, but it's weird to me that most of that is just like you just have to know what your opponent's deck does. Like you need to know what they're going for specifically, and then as soon as you start playing around with that, like that covers a lot of what I think like the skill of this game is. It's just like hard knowledge of what the other deck is trying to do in like the most scenarios.
Yeah, yeah. And then but then what would you say for like just like a catalog of tricks? Like, cause something like High Elves, it's just like
They just put that on Summoner Warzone.
they did, but like it seems like there'd be more. And granted, I haven't read that in depth, but like it seems like there'd be more than you could really catalog of like the different ways the cards can combine with each other, like the different ways you
Oh
can
yeah.
do like this. You can move with Valeria and then oblige and then attack your own gate, and it just like all of those different plays. I almost feel like you see it and then you sort of have to remember it forever and remember like, okay, Valeria can get out of this situation. She can do this, and there's a lot.
That's funny. I scammed my tournament Wayfarer win after like a critical mistake where like I completely forgot a loot ball was in FK. I'm like, oh, he cannot summon anything to kill me here. Celeste is safe. Oh wait, no. And then a loot went 4 for 6, leaving me on 1 HP, and then I won the game. I'm like, I didn't deserve that. I saw my misplay. Like it was just such a misplay because I didn't have to put Celeste in danger at all. I was just so certain at the time that I wasn't going to get punished for it, and I'm
Yeah.
just like, God, you're so stupid.
I like to this day, mind control isn't a card. It's not a card. Like just sometimes it appears, but like it's not in their deck. I don't know where it comes from. Like I cannot think of mind control. Like it's just so many games. Like I've started to
That's
every
not your
once in a
fault,
while.
Ben. That's not your fault. All the top players have conditioned you by saying they auto discard it because it's bad value. Like it's their fault. They're spreading
I
misinformation. I'm
I'm
thankful because
I'm
I'm
the
a mind
person
control player.
I'm the person spreading misinformation. Like I have always been like, yeah, I always discard it. I feel like surely I auto discard it like the most. I don't know because I clearly other people are using it. um,
Yeah, I think that's wrong though. Often, um, I don't know. Personally, I think there's like two types. There's the Massimo BR players who like see the Matrix in like Deceiver win made shenanigans and like they never let you hit them for anything. And there's me who always plays both copies of Control and summons Golark and flies onto your side of the field and probably wins with Blast Archer combo somehow.
so would you call yourself an aggro breakers player?
I prefer tempo.
But
Yeah,
so you slowly take the field and then but you do try to overrun them at some point.
yeah, yeah. I try to get the chip damage where I can, so that I'm prepping myself for a mid to late game, throw all the gas and getting the last amount of damage, which is why they're heartbreakers, right? Because you're relying on range dice all of the time.
I see that's why people get so salty. It makes it it's like so do you if you needed to pivot to econ, could you with that
Mm-hmm.
playstyle?
Yeah, yeah, I can play. I understand Wind Mage and Deceiver interactions because I played so much at
I
when there were only 8 factions. I was playing a lot of BR. I'm like, I guess I have to learn how to play this way too. But I think that I over appreciate the caught off guardness of exactly like you said. Everyone thinks you auto discard mind control, and like Gualark is such an underrated champion in my opinion. Like you,
interesting.
he can move and then give your units. They don't have to start the turn. They just have to be next to
Yes,
Gualark
yes,
when they
yes.
do it. The
Literally
versatility is
better than
crazy.
Ava.
Yeah,
That yeah, that's funny. I have always considered just like aggressive Cthulhu a meme, like and the ability and like getting assassinations just like not really a thing. Like, okay, you're gonna blast your own wind mage like Lamau or your own wind archer. I
I
don't know.
wonder if Gwalark in Sand Goblins to give riders flying is a thing.
How do you get around like the it costs 6 barrier?
All the rest of your deck is biters, biters and biters and wrench rats. Like they have the magic, they're like pretty low.
I
I
feel
don't know.
like
I have to think about it more.
I feel like that's a change. Whenever I think about like what champs I would tinker with, I would find a way to make Growlithe cost 5. Um,
Hmm.
and probably bring Kalal down to 6, but like I don't think I would touch Gildoon. And I would barely touch Kalal, but I think like Growlithe wants to be like a 5 cost that gets in there and gets
He
dirty.
wants to be utility. He wants to be like Gusto.
Yeah. The gears are turning. I'm trying to remember who the heck Gusto is. Sorry,
Wayfarers,
you mispronounced it. It's pronounced Gusto. If you had
Gusto.
said that, I would have gotten
Gross.
it. Okay, something I'm curious about, and this is off topic. Is there any like discussion in playtesting Discord about champ power creep? Is this something like about whether champs are getting too strong? Are they good where they are? Is this
Uh,
something that's like often
all the
debated
time.
off all the time? Gotcha. Good stuff.
Well, so here's the thing. Here's the thing is that I'm personally on more the plaid hat position of it, where obviously these factions are balanced. So the quote unquote overcosted champs of Master Set, right, are looked over because their commons are strong enough to just carry the deck in a fashion, right?
Yeah.
And you normally find the one who is good in most every master set deck. There's one who's worth it. There's a second one who's sometimes worth it, and there's a third who's normally hot garbage. And they all cost so much because there's been a shift in design philosophy of that magic value is too high. So instead, let's put cool tools on lower costed champions and match the stats essentially. So like even though these new champs are like quote unquote like more affordable, the old ones aren't bad. They're worth their abilities and stats in magic cost. The game just doesn't get you to those magic costs reliably, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And it gets really hard to like because what would you would have to do to fix them, right, is not make them better because the factions are pretty much all swinging at where they should be currently. So you're going to have to spend a whole lot of time to fix a champion to get it to fundamentally not change the deck but be played more, and that's like a hard problem, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I guess
Because
what
we make Lark 5, right? And now all of a sudden that aggro build is like easier to pull off and more successful, and now that adds like I don't know, let's say 5% to their win rate. This is a crazy situation. It probably wouldn't happen, but if it did,
no, I
like
buy it. I buy it.
yeah,
And tweaking this would be hard because like I mean and if you say like Takulu's commons are above average value, like they're actually overpowered, you just don't notice it because the rest of the deck is below that. It's like all of a sudden, if we bring the rest of the deck up, it's like, wait, is Takulu now overpowered? Is this a problem? Um,
right.
I,
And
I could definitely see
you can
that.
see that like it's kind of not because like if you deck build Cthulhu and just put in better champions, she's not a broken deck, right? It's
Yeah,
just the fact that really I believe that like the commons are like the value you get out of playing 3 wind archers versus Kalal often, for instance, probably does better, because like it's more spread out through the game. It's easier to budget for them. People float around 4 to 5 magic. That's where champs should be. Champs should be all of your magic and on like on a turn, and it should be like a normal cap to have.
yeah. I guess so. Here's another thing I think about. It's like are champs, is there downsides like gameplay wise of champs being too reliable at this point? Like Crimson Order is the first time I've really thought about it, and I've just been like, these champs seem like it seems so consistent to get out these champs that like I kind like a part of me, and I don't know if this is like Stockholm syndrome, but like preferred where it's like I'm getting out one or two champs. While Crimson Order, it's like I'm suddenly like I kind of want to get out them all, or like or something like High Elves, which is like Cassia. Cassia is so easy to get out. She is in a sense like it's not just like a champ is like a cool tool, but because champs are suddenly like can be very good. Like they can be an essential tool, and I don't know what
Hmm.
I think about a champ being essential to a deck's game plan.
I think we're pushing it for sure. I won't deny that at all. I like Cassie was in the bottom two of my deck that game. So like obviously not essential, right?
Yeah,
But like I do totally get what you mean. I think that that's cool though, because like that
it
means that
is.
if I get Cassia early, I get to play the deck in a different way, and I don't have to rely on either of those exactly.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I'm just like I I'm worried like we're just like at the threshold of like champs being too strong at this point. I don't know. Um, Crimson Order is the first time I've started to worry about that.
That's fair. I think, yeah. I mean, like we're definitely like I don't know. I think we're in a great spot where champs are just so playable, and I think that's cool.
Yeah, and that's probably the best argument against me is just like, well, why do you not want to have fun? Like the like the champs being playable is a good thing.
And let me also double back on like I want the master set champions essentially completely reworked. I want them revisited and reworked at some point, but I can't see the amount of effort that would take being worthwhile while we still have to like that's gonna have to be like I don't know. I feel like I just have like a little bit of business brain about this where like
Yeah.
it's totally not worth the time and effort to rebalance these set of champions versus just printing a new faction. Like it's just not gonna like the cell is not gonna be the same
Yeah.
essentially, right?
No, I agree. I'm hoping that like it's sometime like down the road when Colby's a millionaire and whatnot, like
Hmm.
that they're like I could just see like an errata pack. I mean, and I
Hmm.
really don't think I can see it for a few years. And like and I don't think it needs to it would fix everything about the master set, but like throw in zero cost mass heal, probably throw in zero cost like blast and then move phase freeze that can also target boosted units, except that it doesn't remove the ability of unboosted units, and then just a bunch of champs over. And not all the champ like I don't know if like I don't know. I guess you're probably right that it would be best to like just overhaul every single champ. Like personally, I'd be fine with like just the biggest offenders. Like let's just. But I guess that would be a lot of them. Trying to think how many champs would I actually change? I would change probably two from Fallen Kingdom. I don't like I wouldn't like I don't care about Midi Tree and Nadiana. Like I don't know. Abua has two
That's fair.
really good champs. Like I just don't yes, I would love Mini Tree to be something cool and playable, but like I just do not care. Like you're you're so fine. It's when a deck has
But
two bad
that
champs that I'm worried. Yeah,
is that fair enough? Like should any deck have an unplayable card?
absolutely
Because MIDI
not.
tree is the closest thing we have to an unplayable card, right?
Absolutely not. But like
And I think that's
yeah.
justification alone to if stuff is being revisited.
Yeah, I guess I guess I'm falling right where you are of like that is so much work and like potentially throwing off the balance of a faction, so you have to work to not do that.
Yeah,
Um just to
for
fix
sure.
a problem that doesn't exist. Even though like yeah, in a theoretical sense, of course, every card being playable is better for the game. Good chat. You want another game?
Yeah, dude, I sent you a Wayfarer link
Okay,
for your
awesome.
SO.
Thanks for
I think I'm gonna get punished.
I like the sound of that. Thanks for indulging the
Drudgers,
chat.
man, they're mean. They're mean to Wayfarers.
Never underestimate my ability to not see assassination plays. And did I choose the right deck? Yeah, no, I did. To not see assassination plays and just generally throw.
See, this is sad because like Dancer wants to make a friend, you know. Dancer wants to party, but there's no one to dance with. Ben, there's no one to dance with.
I'll be right there. Like I got stuck in traffic. I am on my way.
Okay, if he's here, Muglug hits him easily. Honestly, if he's anywhere, Muglug, you're like, goodbye, Dancer. You're a good boy.
I think the reason I've struggled more with Muglug recently is that like I think players have kind of figured out that like you just sort of make it tough for her to attack, and then like that's kind of it. Like case in point, what's happening right now?
Yeah, yeah, I agree. I think that it is. And then I spread my wings, you know. Beautiful. Good job, Celeste. And these can go. Now to spend an entire game not drawing Seek the Horizon, which is the only reason I spread my gates like that.
I mean, it's good. Well, okay, but like, would you really play uh 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 well, what's the name of it? Yeah, an adventurer. Like, would you really send an adventurer to my back row just for Seek the Horizon?
Yes.
Aren't you kind of like dumping four magic and only getting like two back? Three, two.
How am I dumping for him? You mean the gates? Oh, the gates are
Or
just good for
or
Wayfarers in general.
or we'll say that adventurer just like you just send it. It doesn't get an attack. It just goes to my back row and dies. Like you
Sure.
just kind of threw away the two magic and then also the card, and then I get a magic, so that's four. And you only Seek the Horizon, you kind of just you played a card and then you got three cards, so you're only really getting two magic out of Seek the Horizon.
I just don't think about it that way, Ben. I think about it like
Yeah.
I think honestly, so here's truly what I think is legit, right? What does Wayfarers need to pull off the big heist turns? It needs as many events as possible, essentially, because you need to do the coordinate slip by to like really get big payoff, I think.
Yeah.
So what increases your odds of getting that? Completely discarding all units from your hand because you can get back the ones you want with Seek the Horizon. So it's not direct value until the turn after where you have a hand of 8 cards and you've greatly increased your chances of having the event combos that you need.
Interesting. So you see it as more of a combo thing.
Yeah.
That's I think that's the justification I needed to make that make more sense. And that and like having the cards flow right in that sort of combo can also help you in like an econ sense of just like dominating the game. Um,
Yeah.
do do
I think that
do.
all of you crazy
Very
people are
true.
right that Dancer is just a beautiful value unit. I'm just so bad at using Dancer.
When I did that draft tournament and I did four border archers and four dancers, and it didn't go so hot, it is making me rethink a couple things. I will have you know. So the main thing I'm struggling with Mugluck is like I think like I sort of settled on I'm just gonna push forward immediately with her because like sitting back seemed too dangerous. But it seems like a lot of people will sit back a little bit and then they'll start pushing forward. And I'm not sure exactly how you end up settling on how to play that.
For what? I'm sorry, I got distracted for
For
a
like
second.
how aggressive to be with Mugluck. Do you sit back at first and then push? Do you push right away? I mean, obviously not in this matchup, but
Man, I don't know. I like someone play for me 3/4 of the game with Mug, and I'll find the way to win the game. I just have no idea how to get there. Like I love crazy muglug turns, and I have not cracked proper setup because it feels like, oh, I'll just keep units low. All my units are dead. Oh, I'll just spread my units out. They're too spread. Like,
Yeah, I mean, which is why I want to get Muglug in there immediately. Like what I will do on first turn as Muglug going against most decks is move up 2 spaces and put a gate forward. Like I don't know if I've seen anyone else do that play. Um, it seems like crazy. I don't, but like that's just what I just go 2 spaces forward, put a gate forward, and I'm gonna try to build a swamp around that, and I'm gonna try to have Muglug hitting every turn. Like I'm getting that constant value throughout the game while also building up my swamp.
this is almost a turn.
Prove
But I
it.
don't like if that kills everything, I feel great. Do I feel great? I feel like Mug still's gonna clap Celeste so hard, but I kind of want that. I kind of want that to happen.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like you have to take one slap from Mug. I feel every game, like
I
the
let
pay your dues slap.
I let every man I fight cut me once before I kill him.
What is that from?
Game of Thrones.
Uh,
Not quoting it precisely. From fuck, I wanted to say the name was Baldo. It's something close. Pit fighter. All right, that hurts a little bit. Hurts my insides. Yeah, I like I don't want to give anything away about my mindset, but I'm terrified right now. Like I do not. This matchup seems not fun. Which is especially you came into this saying I'm about to get slapped, but I am scared.
so when I'm with on the Vine Mancer,
That is huge.
what do I do?
Can see.
So I spent so much to let Mug do exactly what she wants to do, which is just like slap units that come in her grill. Oh,
Muted.
fine,
I love how he's
fine.
so terrified of me and like my
I
hand is
offer my
dead.
dancer
If
as
he knew what
tribute,
my hand is, he would just win
and it
immediately.
really ought be this.
Be afraid, I think is the
And I don't think that you effectively punish this, so I'll go for it. Which seems like an overcommit, but really it's just more seek the horizon fodder, so I can justify everything.
uh-huh.
And just 2 for 3.
All right, I'm gonna need this one
Great.
to miss. Alrighty. This
That feels
is
happy for me. These
great.
feel happy for me. Yeah.
Oh.
Wait. No. This? How many do I? Yeah. That's fine.
All right, I am
Oh, wait, more
so
magic.
glad you were afraid of me, because my hand, there's only one way to
Oh.
play a unit.
Oh.
And it is if I emerge for Splack. Otherwise, there are no units coming out of this hand this turn. Um, oh my goodness. It is the squirm factor is the most underrated part of this game. Like
Really
you just
is.
you're afraid and you should be. What do I got? What do I got brewing?
I'm not going to think that I can footwork that splack. I'm not going to think that because I can't and I shouldn't.
What did I try to do with a dancer recently? I tried something similar. Oh, goodness. Okay, this seems fine. This is fine. This is fine. Do I want that gate one spot up to just like build the swamp
Mm.
and force you to just like
It still makes me move on to it. It's not like I say the move.
yeah, I mean, I guess you're more exposed if it's back here, but like this gate kind of is just me being like, okay, go ahead and spend two adventurer attacks on this, see if I care. Um, and at that point, I might rather just have it be in the further spot. I don't know. I'm gonna go with that.
Yeah, I don't think that was good. That wasn't.
I could believe it. Um,
Rogue never gets punished here. Never, not even once. I'm a bad Summoner Wars player. Is all is all that means.
uh, I believe it. I believe it.
Thanks, buddy.
There's no way I go to four. I hate myself. I hate myself so much. I mean, I like your Seek the Horizon ideology. I can buy it. You finally sort of explained that card to me because like I play it for econ, but I'm always just economy wise, this isn't even that much of a boon unless it's like
Yeah,
literally free.
you just gotta feel how good that grip of 8 cards as Wayfarers feels. And then you're like, yeah, this is
It
right.
is have you gotten to play Wayfarers in person?
No, I haven't. Which is a shame.
It feels good. Let me tell you.
What is, you know?
I was reflecting the other day that like as much as I like am a master set fanboy, I think I gotta say that Wave 3 is the best wave in my opinion so far. Like just every single faction from that wave I feel like is a banger and I feel like is like a banger for everyone. Like I love Cool Doc, but like he did not like people were not a fan. Every faction in Wave 3 goes hard.
Yeah, that's I mean, I think I got like wave two was just like, all right, we're getting new stuff, and there are kind of some I don't know, maybe some ideas that need a little bit more time simmering in the pot, you know?
Yeah.
Is this stupid?
I mean like
Feels kind of good.
I like the weird factions. I mean honestly, I would consider Shadow Elves as weird as Edia and Cool Doc. But somehow all right, if you one shot this Vine Mancer, I am very sad.
Well, if I'm gonna get a 3 for 3.
Easy.
If I had gone 3 for 3 on the gate, I was just gonna throw it into there, but that's fine.
Oh,
This
interesting.
is
Yeah, I guess that's easier for you to easier for you to punch. All right. This is
one of the things that I really like playing against SO is that unless they can make blood magic, your summoner can't get punished if Mug can't get to you, and you can really route out if Mug can get to you or not. I like that.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's sort of what you feel like powerful things should be in this game. Like powerful, but it's super powerful, but also super predictable. Um,
The best turns have to be mathable, right? They have to be like, I'm ready.
yeah. And then I mean, and then you got something like the cloaks, but the cloaks honestly seem like powerful because they're unpredictable. Like it's not powerful in itself. It's just I don't know. I don't know how to express that. I say that because like for me, like when I see all the cloaks cards, like it's not obviously like, oh yeah, these guys are good. It's like, what do I do? Okay, so we're just sitting here and is it even worth getting Muglug in there? Sure, why not? Um, yeah, I think like I've stopped myself from losing immediately, and I think that was the goal. So I think we're happy.
Yeah, no justice.
I hate how frequently I discard regenerate in this deck. Feels like I'm doing it wrong.
Yeah, I mean, I always think about like if the stars align, I have a 19 HP summoner. Like, doesn't it just sound insane? I think it sounds insane.
It does, and then your opponent never attacks Muglug, which feels wrong, by the way. Like people that just like don't attack Mug. I mean, like I get it. You call. Maybe the strat just really is you got to call the swamp, but like yeah, I might just be wrong because like in thinking about my games that I'm playing against Muglug, like going big on Muglug seems like you're always punished. But so then I guess the play with Muglug is like you got to force the opponent to attack you. You got to just expose her sometimes so you actually get value out of regenerate. Is that it? Hey, how's it going? I didn't just discard regenerate
Yeah,
or
pretty
anything.
good.
Don't worry about it. All right. Well, that wasn't ideal, but we're gonna make do.
You said not to be afraid of hitting Mugglug, so
Yeah, you did the thing, and now Muglug's been hit, and now I'm upset about
oh hey, Drudger.
it.
Hi, Drudger.
You really got in there, huh? Did you have to do that? All right, I guess I'm just
It's
playing
fine. You clear it.
all my commons against you. I do clear it. I don't want it to happen again. Is the thing about that? Like I can't. I don't really know where I put Muglug to be safe at this point.
You don't. Easy.
That's sort of well. I keep losing games because you assassinate me, and I feel like a fool every time it happens. But maybe it's just
I got
inevitable.
damage brain, my guy.
You really do. Well, I just like yeah. I gotta stop. I feel like that new player where they I'm like Chase is just sitting there being like, "Yep, this idiot is never gonna see this coming. I got this." Like I can't let you keep getting away with this.
No, you're correct. You really have to stop me at some point. Just kidding. You stop me all the time. Alright,
Ah,
my AirPods are about to die. I gotta switch into the headphones.
gotcha. Um, move the adventure and then
You
yeah,
still hear
it's
me?
fine. Yep, I can.
Cool.
I like it. You sound better even.
Good. That's nice.
That's what we like to hear. Um, oh, I guess I do have to. Is this fine? Okay, let me just see how I started this turn. Could these things have gone anywhere better? Could I like defend myself in any capacity?
Probably always yes, right?
But I never want like I'm always just like it's fine. But then it's like really all you do is you kill that Vine Mancer and then you just punch like do I really just have to go on like uber defense at this point? It feels so bad. But like
Yeah.
Maybe I do.
Does it feel like it's like Swamp Orcs are just shy of as much boost generation as they want?
I don't know. Well, it feels like you shut me down pretty quick. It feels like either I
Like,
get it or I don't. Like either I have infinite boosts or my opponent just has me at just the cusp the entire game.
yeah, I agree. That's what I think my like problem, quote unquote problem, is with them. That's what feels bad.
I so easily could fail to kill these units, and it seems like we've gotten lucky.
Lean.
Massive. You know what? I love it when you're just not planning on doing a thing and then you just do it.
Boop.
Boop. Is that worth it? Those units just die. It's not worth it. Not worth it. I do think you're right. I do think Drudgers are kind of insane in this matchup. Um,
Interesting.
let's go.
I won't call it a miss.
But
Is it?
yeah, yeah.
When do I get punished from this? I get punished. How many Vine Mancers has he played? Fine. Summoned. Vine Mancer. Only 2?
Be afraid.
I am afraid. Probably shouldn't be. They're probably all bottom, but it's, you know.
Be afraid.
So that means that this is good. Until I get blubbed? Until I get blub witched for 10?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I can't get blub witched for 10. That's not good.
No Vine Gates. Don't worry about it.
I just saw you at so.
Ugh. I feel like I'm like it almost looks like I'm like
This
deliberately like
feels
showed him
good
so
until
and then
both
just
that
discarded
Vine
it to
Mancer
like mess
and
with
that
him.
witch live. And I still get blub witched.
Hey, I'm fine with that.
I know.
It sounds like it's like, all right, you want any ketchup on that blub witch?
It does. It does really sound like that.
That all right, I know you're busy, but I expect a post in the memes channel later tonight.
Okay. I like it enough. Thank you for the value. Bummer. Double bummer. And then I get everything that I always wanted
Yeah.
before the blub witch. Go ahead.
I discarded so. Otherwise I'd have it. Call me a fool. I don't even know
That's
if
the
I
thing too. I just can't discard Swamp Orc events, and then I get the worst hands because their events are so cloggy.
yeah. Okay, this maybe I don't want to do this. Maybe I don't. Let me think. Let me think. Maybe I just shoot you or something.
If it could involve missing adventurer, be great.
Okay, I will get on it. I'll put my top people. Um, yeah, let's just like punch you a little bit, and then, God, you really missed everything. I mean,
Yeah, yeah,
that was pretty awesome.
yeah. That's what I think too. I guess.
I want this bog shaman to exist in the game, but what am I doing? You
Let's
know?
move your dredger by him.
Like I could do like this. There's things like, but like that's I failed to make him exist in the game actually. All right, and I also just need to be like, am I just like dead? No, it's fine. You've only all right. You've only done one coordinate. Yeah, you've only done one, and split by. See, you just being mean. You just when you got the assassination goggles on. Like, I just want to play a fun econ game. Like we just have like a truce. Like no attacking each other's summoners. You know,
No attacking each other's summoners.
we'll just
Summoner units were bad game design. They need to be removed.
like literally.
To the last card every game.
I, that's where I stand. I wish I was joking more than I am. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. I like blocking your gates. This is a weird game. I feel like you're gonna. I don't know. I'm not gonna show
Good
that thought
tireless
actually.
turns are neat.
They really are. All right. So as promised, we will go ahead and miss this adventure.
Be great for me. Be so good. Never happens.
Yeah, sorry. I mean, I gave it my best shot.
Go ahead and ping me for 3. That's fine.
Boink. All righty. We got there.
Just get that out before I forget to.
I think forgetting to play Sanctity is the mistake I've made the most recently. Or like the most crippling mistake. Like I feel like usually because I overthink things so hard, it doesn't happen very much. All right, you're gonna go ahead and not have coordinate, right? If you had coordinate, you would just win. So I'm gonna take that as a yes.
Yeah, I would just win. So you're lucky.
Ah.
So, does this more moves than I want to use? It's hard. Do.
Hello.
Gusto, good champ. Just outright.
It's
Yeah,
fun. Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I was agreeing. I think like people it feels like he's the most underrated. I don't know. Like Gusto, bleh, boring. What are you gonna do with that? All the other two are super flashy.
So, what's getting killed? Preferably everything.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I think I see it. Okay. Move up. Move up. On force. move up.
Man, if only you had 4 attacks.
I know, right?
It's a hard knock life.
This stops the Blub Witch because you only have 1 attack angle, which I like.
He's absolutely dead to Blood Witch here. I don't know what he's talking about.
Feels like it takes her out so much.
These games are so intense. Oh my god.
This is wrong, but I'm going to do
Oh,
it.
I see. Slip by to get rid of the Blood Witch.
I'm done thinking.
Yeah, I mean, that's... it feels like that's how I've lost a few games. But it just be like that.
I just need to not be here. That's important. And let's take a look at. So this is the dicey part where you're like, haha, I've successfully achieved to seek the horizons, and then you have to be like, I will never get another unit back.
Yeah.
So that's fun.
You got a lot of cards there. Like, I'm kind of scared on Econ, honestly, at this point.
But this is exactly what I mean. Like, I feel so good discarding units to draw the actual gas that I need, you know?
Yeah.
I get to pop this Seek the Horizon and immediately get good units.
All
And
right.
now I need to find 3 to 6 damage. I could do that in endgame.
Glurp take, best take.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
I love Glurp so much. I love popping the little vine gates out. It makes me happy. It's it's the best take. We're in the big brain econ game here. You wouldn't get it.
I would not get it.
I think Mug is probably safest where she is right now. Oh, I was gonna, yeah. No, we're gonna send her. We're gonna go for Gusto as well. God, now you got me saying Gusto. Um,
Gusty.
and then we're over here, and then we're over here. Oh, Drudgers don't. Okay, that's too many attacks. That's fine. That's fine. We'll just do that. Yeah. And then boost everything. Great. Yeah, we're in there. We are so in there. Kill some units.
Yeah, it feels like it.
I just like Glurp is one of my favorite champions. I don't I think it's just like the satisfaction I get from infects just like tenfold. It's so good when you get him in the early game and you're able to like do some nonsense with that. All right. All right. And so the main reason that's bad is like I'm no longer threatening him with Blub Witch, so he's probably gonna play because he knows I've played both emerges at this point. Does he know? Have I played? Yeah, I am. So he can play a lot more liberally. So that could be bad. Yeah, that's good. I think I've fallen into traps here.
Feels fine.
With just like Glurp is not gonna get any more value for the rest of the game. But it's fine. It's fine.
Expected.
Gotta take out that Vine Gate because it's so threatening. Let's go.
I mean, it is a gate, right? So
Gates are gates. Glurp. If Glurp wins me this game,
I believe in the glurp.
he's so good.
I wasn't feeling the glurp. Now I'm feeling the glurp.
I don't know who was someone was trash talking him recently. Was that you? Someone didn't
I don't
believe
think
in
so.
someone didn't believe in the Glurp. All right, how do I make Baldo awkward to play? I don't.
Yeah.
Like I don't even try to like play around Baldo. Will you like think about like, okay, like how can I make Baldo weird for my opponent? How do I make this not work? Or just not even
I mean,
bother?
I cut off like the for sure deaths, but that's it.
Yeah, it feels like there's just always gonna. But then sometimes like I realize like I was doing like a crazy end game with Jexik, and I accidentally did something where like Baldo couldn't get in, and it was like super good, and I was like, crap. So like you can play around Baldo, I guess. I just don't do it. All right.
At some point, glurp has to die. It's gonna be difficult,
Does he?
especially when he gets emerged afterwards. You've already played both emerges because you had to play Splack.
I might've.
Mida,
Might've happened.
what you got there? A smoothie.
Easy.
Splap.
Drudger. I'm mad about it. I'm very mad about it, actually. I was gonna vine pull it back, but I'm not going to anymore. I'm just gonna be mad about it. Good stuff. I think so is a dead card. Am I right about that? No, it's not, because I could still Blub Witch. Okay, we'll hold on to it for that. Yeah, and I conclude that I'm mad about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Ready to be more mad about it, or
Oh, god damn it. I threw the game.
only 60% of the time?
That I mean, like you learn from it, but it's also disappointing. It's just like, damn, could have finished a good game. Instead, I suck. I mean, I like the part where it looks like you're not just destroying me on econ, because that was getting a little bit worrisome. Every time. Oh, GG.
GG. So what do you have left in the tank?
I had Blub, Vinegate, Vinemancer, Witch, Bog Shaman, and so.
Okay.
So
Interesting.
not a ton, like 8 magic. What about you? Who do you think would have had the econ there?
Well, so like I think that I get to just wait until I have the coordinate slip by turn. Like I don't know.
You're that confident in me failing to play around it.
No, I'm not that. I feel like I can outlast you to it.
Interesting.
I have 2 more Dancers and 2 Voyagers in my deck. I had the Adventurer and Voyager in hand, another Rogue, and I have 2 Waypoints that I haven't even drawn yet. And so I feel like I can make the pressure somewhere. And like you can't keep pushing me into the corner and protect that side of the board, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think it would come down to how close the end game ends up being. And definitely it seems like it'd be pretty close. It seems
Yeah,
like
for sure. I think so too.
but no, that's interesting. I mean, you totally could be right, like that I just would not be able to play around it.
Well, I
Uh,
think the fact that like because you can't use Muglug anymore means that once I like know that I mean like we have to take care of Glurp. Really it depends on when Glurp gets taken care of,
like
which
here's the
who
thing.
knows
Is
when.
Glurp actually a throw? Like I have 4 more units total that I could summon. Is it that bad if you just like ignore him and ignore the Vine Gates?
Yeah, I don't think I can allow you to like summon in my stuff. I don't know. I
At
don't
a,
know.
at a certain
It
point
feels
it's
really
useless though.
spooky.
It is spooky, but like well, and when you destroyed that Vine Gate, I was happy because the other Vine Gate was in my deck, so I were able to like I would
That's
get
funny.
less value. um, plus
Yeah,
it,
and I don't know. I just like I'm really scared of Blub because he's scary.
yeah, no, the Blubso Witch is a game ender for sure. Huh, good stuff. Well, I'd have time for one more probably, but I'm happy to call
Yeah,
it too.
I can play another one.
All right, sweet. What's next in our? Oh God, you have
Either
to.
so you can pick if you want the CL game or if you want the SH game. You save the best for last.
These both sound awful. No, I want to see your cloaks. I want to see your cloaks against sand goblins.
All right,
Um,
I'll whip it up.
we'll save the other one for later. Well, here I thought of one more thought about the champion discussion from earlier. Um, is myself as like always thinking about econ when you have like 3 and 4 cost champs, you don't like have that guaranteed, oh, I have a champ at the end of my deck that will save me on econ, which is interesting. Do you feel like that's something that's like you guys that is like taken into account in playtesting, like that it can make econ a bit more tricky for factions with low cost champs?
No, I personally think that decks are balanced around the first 2/3 of a game.
Interesting, and not the yeah.
Just like I don't know, like, and that's not to say that there aren't testers who like make it their whole job to see if this faction can be played for value. They do, and they do great work,
Yeah,
right? But I think that the majority of games that I play, at least, so out myself and not anyone else, is like it's definitely more slam summoner wars.
interesting. Yeah, that's I would definitely, I don't know. It seems like something to keep in mind because like Crimson Order is the first faction where it's just like magic wise, econ wise, it's tight. Like if you don't play all 3 champs, you have to reclaim a lot of warriors for call forth. And like I wasn't sure if that's like an intentional part of the balance that like it's kind of awkward to play the econ game or not. I don't know.
Mm-hmm,
Or
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
or if as you're saying it's just like not thinking of not really thinking about that side of things.
Yeah, I think it gets thought about less.
Interesting. Yeah.
It is an interesting take though, like because Master Set is like, well, I'm never gonna get 6 magic in this end game, so that's fun.
Well,
Dead
I
card.
guess well like well a lot of times like when I'm playing Master Set, I'm like it's just like well I have a champion at the end and since like as a player I usually am playing towards econ or at least like that's just a big part of my mind is um it's just like as long as there is a champion in the latter half of the deck, it I know I can discard more liberally and whatnot. But like that's just not the case when champions cost 3. It's not. There's a champion at the back of it. This matchup interests me a lot. Like
I'm so ready to throw it poorly.
I am ready for that too. Because I've seen just a lot of people. Yeah, I see a lot of different takes about how to play it. And I feel like what I see doesn't generally line up with what other people do. Mm.
I see that you played Sherez a couple of days ago. How are those games? He seems cool.
Those are fun. Yeah, yeah. What I'm not remembering what happened in the games, but I remember craziness. You guys played in the tournament
We
briefly.
did. I was able to finish out my CL versus his MV game.
Yeah,
It was close though.
good stuff. All right, yeah, we're chill with this. This is a weird. I'm playing it. I'm playing Burn Hot. I never play Burn Hot. What's going on? Um,
We love the discard cards.
love to discard cards. It doesn't normally happen, but it happened. Going big already.
I had to reload, so what you're doing is a mystery to me.
Well, you lost. It's
That's
over.
good. That was quick. That was probably the quickest game. Well, no, I mean like turn 0, Fallen Kingdom, baby. But you know,
I really needed it. Like after those previous 2 losses, I needed a quick W. Okie doke.
come on, Summoner Wars web app.
I think I hold these, honestly. All right, good stuff. Okay, so this matchup, who do you think has the ranged advantage? Who do you think needs to be aggressive? Give me your hottest takes. And we can talk about it after the game too, if you prefer.
No, I don't. I don't have secrets, Ben. Um, sorry, I'm just waiting for my
Yeah,
game to
no,
reload
you,
in. It's like taking a long time to
you,
connect to the server.
you're good.
Um, Sand Goblins v Cloaks.
And I just mean I don't.
I really feel like it like works. Both factions can be passive. Both factions can be aggressive, and their toolboxes are like built for that. Like you could just swamp me and nuke flocks, and all of a sudden one biter combo. Like you have all my gate slots, and like because I tried to play too passive, you know.
Yeah, and the same thing could happen the other way.
Absolutely.
Too, you could say. I feel like my general take is that if we both tried to play a passive game, I think Sand Goblins would win. But I'm not
How good are
sure
my
that
gunners
take is
rolling? You know?
right. Not very good when all they're attacking is a gate.
That's true.
But like, I feel like, yeah, that's a take that needs to be disproven or qualified or something. Because a lot of like, when we did
What
the
the
Summoner
heck?
Scuffle, we did Stuffy versus Massimo, and Massimo played very passively, and Stuffy was like, "Yeah, I gotta go aggro with Sand Goblins against Cloaks," and it just like totally contradicted what I had been saying about the matchup.
Love it when that happens.
Yeah.
What is going on, Summoner Wars?
Giving me time to catch my bearings. Did it just like log you out and kick you off and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here. You're gonna do the classic play on phone strat.
Huh, you just can't get in at all. Weird.
Okay. So you played a rent rat and you burned hot. That sucks. Okay. Oh, mortar upgrade. Turret upgrade. Yeah, that'll do it. Mega gate.
Mega Gate without a thruster. Just how I like it.
Turret can still shoot through smoke bomb.
Sure can.
Dumb.
You know what's dumb? You can't turret through your own parapet.
Yeah, that's dumb. And then you have no riders in hand, and you don't kill me for doing this, and I feel really good and laugh at you a lot, and everything's great.
He's afraid.
I am
Squirm.
afraid. We're just gonna go for an old fashioned swing.
I literally used the squirm factor last game. I showed you so, and then I immediately discarded it. I wasn't thinking about it, I promise. But like, I was playing with you.
In my head, this makes sense.
I I'm sure it does. Um, yeah. Does this make sense in my head? I think this makes sense. Definitely feeling the burden to get set up at some point here. I don't really want to throw a gate on that side and just let you have it. No, I think I do want to throw a gate on that side. Definitely not here. Here feels kind of bad too, but that might be it. And then I'm like hoping to get the thruster and whatnot. I think that's fine. So you're not getting punished for exposing this guy.
Hooray. Perfect.
I considered having a scavenger try to get the kill on him, and then decided that was not worth it. Good stuff.
Key to playing the ranged game is drawing ranged units.
Yeah, tell me more. I think you should Moto Boots, move with blocks, and then place a gate in front of my 5 health gate.
Oh, doesn't seem good.
Seems great. You get in there. Blocks just like fundamentally, or sorry, Krusk just fundamentally feels like a bully, and I really
Yeah.
enjoy it. Like just giving you nothing. All right, hey yo, how's it going? Can't get over how intense these games have been. I've been sweating.
You kill this. You totally can. What hot garbage. All right.
What could possibly? Ain't nothing. Ain't nothing.
What wild nonsense. Okay.
Like I don't know how you play cloaks. Like there's so many options. Like this turn you are taking right now, I think like would just cause my brain to melt. Like like yeah. Well, I'll wait till you're done.
It's bad. Just sucks.
Yeah. Say more. So when you're taking a turn like that, like what are your goals? What are you trying to set up?
Um, well, it's mostly this intrinsic refusal to take inactivity damage
Yeah.
from a moral standpoint, honestly. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, so that's a
It's
big part of it.
like, are you thinking about like, okay, I'm gonna be like whether or not you're making a push next turn, or I don't know. Plays like that, I feel like I struggle with a lot just to know what to do.
Yeah, this was largely if I'm gonna build Machinist, if I'm not gonna take damage, I have to attack with blocks, which means that Moto Boots has to go on Machinist. And if I'm gonna build big Machinist, I'm gonna protect him. Was like all that was really there.
Yeah, gotcha. I gotcha.
It's raining hard. It's like cold, so it's like rain hailing all the time.
Ooh, that is an interesting take from the universe. I'm not sure if I agree with it. Um, yeah. Yeah.
Stupid little bugs.
I like couldn't have said it better myself.
There it is.
We got there. We are officially in there. Ugh. And yeah, I'm happy. You know what? I think, is there a world, I'm putting this on Krusk. Is there a world where you put that on a biter just to get like an extra damage and then
Yeah, for sure.
get it back with? You think you would prefer that
With
even?
Sparks.
You
I
spend
mean, I feel like you're just never gonna like. By the time that you use it on Krusk, it also would have just been better in your discard. You know,
and like that's just
like
like
because like you're not doing it anytime soon.
it's true. Like the part that gets me is like I'm spending a magic to do 1 damage, maybe 0 damage. Is that like seems bad?
Yeah,
But yeah, I I
I
like the
feel
hot
it.
I like the hot take. That's um
One of these should miss. Nope.
just a bunch of mosquitoes and a bunch of gates. And there you have it. We took a turn. It's crazy. No one thought we could get it. I think like so despite the fact that I don't know, that I never play cloaks in this matchup, I think this is one of my favorite matchups playing from Sand Goblin's side. Like it just feels fun. Like I think for the reason you said that like both factions can do a very similar thing but in a very different way. I just know how to do it for Sand Goblins and I don't for cloaks, I guess. Yeah, I'm muted. It's interesting that level 3, yeah, that um I don't know. I guess falling on that both factions can go aggressive, both can be defensive. Um, like because I think my favor of the Sand Goblins could very much just be me being a Sand Goblins player and like nothing deeper than that. You know, my favor of the Sand Goblins in a ranged game
Mhm.
like could just be fundamentally flawed.
7, not enough magic. 8, now we're talking.
You see, isn't this matchup great? Like we're both just like sitting on a pile of magic, doing mean things to each other.
No, I don't like your magic.
We're doing mean things. It's great. Isn't it great? Isn't it great? Um hmm.
I did kind of like that turn though. That turn felt okay.
Good, good. Maybe no, yes, fine. Okay.
Maybe no, yes, fine.
Maybe no, yes, fine. Well, how many more how many more things can we say? All right. Oh, wait, Crest does not have a thruster on him. Okay. We're not going to do that then. Got to get that thruster first. Okay, completely
There's a
different
big
play.
gate you're not using that you can take it off.
I appear to be using the gate. I don't know. I think the gate being used. Gate currently occupied. I mean, I could just leave Krusk exposed in my back row and like not care. As level 3 nods with a smirk. Uh, or yeah, I just that just betrays everything I believe in to let that happen. I really just want to ping Vlox a little bit more. Like that's just it's just so tasty to just take a few more bites.
No, please stop.
Just a little bit more before we're done. Um, I don't know. I really don't. I really feel like the worst. Don't feel like you can punish Block the Krusk very much for exposing right now. Is this dumb? Okay, like what is if I didn't expose Krusk, what would the other play be? Um, and is it good enough? Probably do something with like so Uncle Sparks here, gate here, Wrench Rat here, attacks, goes onto the gate. Um, but no, but that's the play where I do expose. If I don't expose, um, I can just attack there. I can just do this and just I can have a Wrench Rat attack and then a Scavenger attack. Yeah. All right. Well, we've we've decided to expose Krusk. We've decided that it's totally fine and we are never punished.
Never punished.
We might be punished. It is bad. Okay, the thing about this is it's bad. Wait a second. No, no, I can do something much better. Here we go. We got there. We realized that we had a Scavenger in our hand, and that was the key to solving Summoner Wars.
That makes sense.
And yeah, and then we build Uncle Sparks. And yeah. Solved game.
Solved game.
Yeah, am I happy with this? I am.
I hate all of it, so it's probably right.
Yeah, right. That's got to be in there. Definitely your take with the gunner and not using the gunner. Like I'm feeling it. I'm not. Well, once I get the thruster on Krusk, but I don't know. I like it when you have a take that disagrees with something of mine. It makes me think. All right.
Ouch.
Let's go big. That is big. We are pleased. We continue to be pleased. We bite. We punch you in the face. Just kidding. We rig. It's a lot of things on that thing, huh?
A lot of things in that thing.
Yeah. And good stuff. We're holding Silt here, which is a little bit weird, but I honestly think we can hold Silt for the entirety of the rest of the game. I think it's come at the right time where it's like, it doesn't hurt our like hand management that much to do this. You got some nonsense for me?
No.
Nope. Good.
You see, my real gift is that like as quick as I am with like finding the lethal, you know, I'm as quick to seeing there's no chance at all. Then I feel like 98% of the time, if there's not a comp, like you remember finding 14 dice in that FD deck building game. My brain knew.
Your brain knew.
My brain knew it was there.
Yeah.
There's no replacing that.
That's yeah, no, it just takes me a lot of I mean, part of it is that just like fundamentally it's not my first thought of just like, can I get the lethal or not? And like I could probably train myself to like start thinking about that more, but yeah, just like I'll see a board and it's like maybe I can get there. I don't know. I gotta keep playing with it. Gotta see. I think you should move Vox up 2 spaces in the attack phase.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh wait, was that
I was thinking pretty much the exact same thing.
That was an attack. No, you're going back 2 spaces. Yes, that's fine. That's fine. I don't mind. I allow it. So you just did a lot of damage to that gate.
Yeah.
That is not ideal. It kind of forces me to like not be happy. Which
If
is
we keep discarding cards, huh? What about that? You're gonna use detonate on that big gate.
like
You cannot afford to lose it.
you got me. Like I might have to.
Why can't I out of shadows gates?
Like Colby hates you basically. All right, let's see this play. I'm not sold on it one hundo, but like, right? You can't go wrong. I think you can go wrong. Can you go wrong? If Mox goes in, I mean, I'm just gonna end up with a. I'm just gonna end up with Krusk. I'm just gonna end up with like a dagger next to Krusk after Krusk has taken half his health. But am I squirming in fear when I shouldn't be? Questions.
Yeah, who has the proper amount of squirm in this situation?
Like that is really the only question you should be asking yourself. All right, let's think again. Maybe Krusk doesn't kill himself.
Not a fan. I think it's a bad rework.
Okay. Let me just let me keep brainstorming. We'll get there. We got there. That's probably fine. I don't know. Want to just throw a biter away to like actually kill this bandit so it doesn't like one shot me with some bullshit? It's probably good. Cross continues to not get value with this turret, vindicating level 3. Yeah. Good stuff. We are in there and not in there. Do we ever top wrench? Ever? Never. Yeah. Box is looking kind of like not a lot of health, you know? How'd that happen? Oh, we do, if the biter wants to attack, that is... No, we have 3 attacks, right? Yeah, we have 3 attacks. I'm just crazy. All right, let us see this one. Good stuff. And then for the money, little amount of money, no money. God, I really only have 6 cards in my discard. We're discarding a card. So let's see what we lost. All right, that's fine. Or is it? Maybe I'm, yeah, be afraid. Blocks, you need to be more dead than you currently are. And then biter. And you win. It goes back. It goes back.
I'm less happy about it than I thought I would be.
Not gonna let you have that one. And yeah, I mean, am I so here's the like, am I fine with like, so you know what my most of my hand is. In fact, you know what every card but one card of my hand is. Is this fine? Can I just vibe with this next turn? I totally can. Like, it could be bad if you found a way to push or something, but we'll see.
Just not excited that it's just gonna get rebuilt.
Yeah, no, that's what the Sandgobbies do.
Make me think that it's the link. I think honestly, this too.
How much damage did I do to you that turn? Did I do like 2? I really only did 2. That's so upsetting.
And what do we think? So you have to do a rebuild turn.
You know, it's 7 out of 8 cards in my hand.
I think this is safe. Feels safe. This.
Yeah.
And that feels okay.
I'm glad that you feel that way.
I've done one thing very wrong here.
And what's that?
You'll find out.
All right. Oh, yes, I just sort of reflexively ask. Do I make you go after Big Gate again? Do I just put it like right in your firing line? I think I do. There's no way it's not in your firing line. I mean, if I put it in the center,
I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna kill Big Gate. It does not survive to see the morrow.
if I put it in your firing line, you think?
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna kill it.
But like, there's no way you kill it with blocks and get away, right? Like,
You should just not play Big Gate this turn. Maybe you just take a nice passive turn where Krusk moves forward for no reason to claim the midfield.
just move up 2 spaces and place Big Gate. Get that extra.
Looks like you
reach.
might finally get a turret proc off Krust this turn, so that's kind of neat.
I hate you. But yeah, it's fair. It is very fair, unfortunately. Okay, like, I don't know whether you're bluffing, whether this gate, like, I don't know whether I need to be afraid of this gate immediately dying. You're bullshitting me. I'm looking at your cards and I'm like, nah, we're chilling. There's no way. There's no way.
Right?
There's no way.
Right.
No way.
Right.
There's no way.
Absolutely. No way. You, wrench rats. Get those the fuck out of here. Where'd they come from? I know exactly where they came from.
You know, I got no clue. I got nothing for you. Maybe that's too many wrench rats. Is there a such thing? I don't think there is. Take back my take back. Okay, this is too many moves. This is in fact not a thing I can do. Wait, why?
Big small gate.
All right. We believe. Bum 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 bum.
Equipped.
How much faith do I have that there's no way you're destroying this gate ever? Not a ton, if I'm being real. I'm debating whether to put the mortar on it. It's fine. This gate'll survive.
Yeah, you better put it on Krusk, you know. He'll use it sometime.
I could just could just discard it too, but then like you're Not afraid of mortar. And you gotta be afraid of mortar. But I kind of want to cycle this deck, get those cards flowing. Do I even care if the cards are flowing though? I'll beat you up either way. I think I care. Big juice. Get the big juice. Big juice, big gate. You gotta go for it. Alright. This is in fact probably overkill on this Machinist, but like with range dice, it sure like I feel like I've missed the kill on the Machinist here like a bajillion times before. And that's a good start to missing it. Alright.
Cool.
I'm gonna be so fucking mad. Oh my goodness. I will mortar this stupid gate. Oh my god. I'm so mad right now. It was 5 range dice and 4. I think I got it, but like if I explosive shell it, I'm not letting you get away with this. And yet.
Feels pretty gotten away with, my guy.
I could keep the wrench rat there, and so like I lose the wrench rat, but then I don't need to. I'm believing. Let's see what I lost. It's fine. We'll live.
We love it. We love it so much.
Fuck. I'm so mad. Descent into madness. God. No. No. And the
What is
fact
the
that
most dice I can throw on this gate? I think it's not a lot.
it was 5 ranged, 1 direct, 4 specials. Like, and the fact that I lost the card to do the direct is just like lemon. Lemons and salt in my eyes. Everything is bad. You better put blocks adjacent to that gate when you blow it up.
No, that can't be right.
But like the thing about Summoner Wars is like even in this moment I'm left with the feeling that I misplayed. Like I'm left with the feeling of like I knew it was greedy going for the explosive shell on that Machinist. But I just like it was just like in my grasp killing it. And it fell through. Yeah. Run and hide. That's what I thought.
I fully intend to.
You don't even have the kill on the gate when I leave a freaking Machinist right there. I'm letting you get you like this. I'm squirming in my seat. Yeah, play out of shadows.
Oh, is that an actual play? Wait a second. Ben, wait a second.
I'll be mad.
That's really funny.
What could it possibly be?
That's one off, so that sucks. But I do think that
No, there's no way he has something. What are you out of shadowsing?
does it work like that?
Is this it? You gonna bring blocks in there too? Yeah, you are. I mean, yeah, no, you found and there it is, the full surround. You've got it, but the odds of me not being able to take over blocks.
Yeah.
Surely you're throwing. Surely you can't bring blocks up there. I know like who's Shirley and all that, but
Don't call me Shirley.
I'm
Oh
still waiting
man.
for the ball to drop because I'm like, it feels like you're handing me two Moto Boots Machinists on a silver platter.
So it does have to be this way. The phone is heating up.
My phone cannot handle so many wars. It's not ideal. That Machinist isn't in range.
You're not in range.
It's not in range. You're crazy. You're crazy. Oh, it's just gonna no, you're just going for the full surround. So you're not getting the attack. Yeah. Yeah. This is the play. I mean, this is why I love you. You're not gonna do it?
No, it's just the fear.
You got this. Wait, did you not have that other Machinist couldn't have? Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah. So you're getting less damage. Wait, does this work? Didn't you? Oh, I see. Wait, does this work? Yeah, okay. You already spent one attack. I see. Good stuff. So
But
if
you
I
have two 4 health machinists chilling there. That's like a threat to be solved, right?
I am pretty horrified. um, I think I can do it. I think I can do it. So your thought here is you lose the game if I kill them, and you win the game if I don't. Is that correct?
Yes. Yeah. I have accidentally discarded all but one of my bandits, so the dagger that I've held since turn 1 is just not going to work out for me.
You got Sinsen. You don't got
No,
Sinsen?
I discarded Sinsen. I'm like, I can't give you the magic. You will play everything. You'll kill it, Sinsen.
Yeah.
She won't get close to you.
That is amusing.
I'm using. Yep, me too.
That's the word you would have used.
Oh, for sure.
Precisely. Okay, I think I've got it. I mean, I could think about it more, but I can use sparks to reclaim a mortar. So like it's gonna cost me big time. But then I double mortar this wrench rat. Um, and then Shirley coming back once again.
Don't call me Shirley.
Shirley. I might even not even need the wrench rat to attack. So let's say if I attack with sparks, I attack with the machinist. I guess the problem is if the gunner on Krusk miss on this machinist. Okay, I hate it, but the solution is actually just to mortar Krusk to take care of that gunner guaranteed. No, that's absolutely the solution. Okay, and then surely some amount of sparks, Krusk, and the wrench rat can
We'll clean up
do
the rest.
two damage. Sorry.
We'll clean up the rest. It absolutely cleans up the rest.
It absolutely
For
cleans
sure.
up the rest, 100%. And yeah, the sparks and the wrench rat, and we might not even need it, and we might get an extra attack on blocks right now. And yeah, I'm pretty happy. Want to build anything? Oh wait, no. We do need the mortar though. That is part of this plan. So we're losing a lot. We're losing a lot to do this, but I think we just win the game.
I
If we
hate how
get
that
it,
wrench
so.
rat is still pinging me. It's super cringe.
I mean, you're glad that it's not worse. All right, so build phase is done. Need to not do any stupid misclicks. And need to not top deck discard any of the bad cards. All right. First order of business. I mean, I could just see the attacks real quick. Well, yeah, I mean, I probably do want to see that. There's only one thing Uncle Sparks can attack, so let's see it.
That's my boy, Uncle Sparks. Keep it low, baby.
Okay, okay. So we just need one more damage on. If we get one more damage on there, we're fine.
Yeah, so just turret it.
Yeah, we'll just turret it.
Great, good.
I think we have entered the danger territory where we now need to use the wrench rat.
Yep, I agree. Yeah,
no, we still have thrust actually. So if we,
oh, that's true.
but how do we? Yeah, there's no way we kill everything at this point without the. We just need to do one damage to it though. So I mean, a gunner could do it from the top health, the top gate, but that's got to be a mistake. So I think we gotta, yeah, I think we gotta use the rat here to get the damage. Ah, it's just so unfortunate, but I think we do. I mean, we could, no, there's no way to like wait and see because this wrench rat, I could have the wrench rat go equip on the gate or something. No, the wrench rat is dying. But that, and then have the gunner shoot. But no, if the gunner misses, we just lose. So yeah, okay. I'm sad. Sad about it, mad about it, etc. Alright, and then oh, we have Krusk attack here. Maybe we go 3 for 3, and then we don't need to mortar ourselves twice. Hey, easy.
Nice.
Okay, nice. And then we simply move will harm your summoner. We did. I love the play though. And then oh, and we even had another gunner in there. Yeah. And I guess we'll go over here.
Yeah, sure.
Never punished, why not? Alright, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like this game is ours, and we'd have to. I mean, we did just waste a lot of cards to get that to work, so maybe we could lose some like Admiral something something. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. And we lost Detonate, which hurts a lot. Losing the Detonate is bad. So that sucks. But we got Silts. Or we got Clink. And Silts even. Yeah. A 2-minute turn to follow the 20-minute one.
Speedrun splits, baby.
I need a try hard eats. How many Machinus he summoned 2. Gunners he summoned 2. Okay, so you can still have some more of those. Alright, at this point I'm like, wait, what do I do now?
Everything has gone exactly as you wanted. Wait, what's going on?
Yeah, this is fine. Do we need to, if things are bad, do we need to be aggressive? Like if you win the econ game after just losing all of that value right there, that is just like quite insane.
You see, you say lost value. I said draw your attention off blocks for the one turn I needed it. JK. Totally shitting on you.
No, I mean like it's an interesting we got this.
Because like that was like a whole lot. Do you think you could have gotten onto blocks? Like you had a potential where that 5 damage was there, right?
I think I peeked at it, and I don't think so. I mean, I think it would have been. I don't think so. Did
I
I
believe you.
like? Yeah, because I didn't have a rat. No, what's it called? I didn't have a biter in hand, so
Sure.
um I wasn't getting it. I'm wondering if I need to go in there at this point. I don't
Oh
think
yeah.
I don't think I do.
Just Krusk. Your other
Just
units can stay.
just Krusk has to go in there, you think?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Um,
He's the summoner.
and it is Summoner Wars. All right, well we're going in there a little bit. Making our mark over here. Yeah. Yeah. Good stuff. R.I.P.
It's fine. Never punish. Yep, you're good.
I let out a sigh of relief. Isn't it crazy? It's a 57% chance, right? Like, isn't that insane?
Pretty crazy.
Um, to do, and we're in there. So I'm debating now is like, is there a point where I like, am I losing a late game at some point here? If this is yet another game where you like win off of like me just doing a dumb misplay
I
after
wish. I wish it was there.
so much, it's almost there. I mean, I need to be more careful. Are you still going for it? You still going for the 4?
Yeah, I mean it's a huge threat that you have to take care of.
Yeah, yeah. Trying to think. I mean, I guess like any gunner plus another unit is another summoned. Yeah, so that's your third gunner. Yeah, I think that's where I don't know. I'll fail where it's just like just kind of assume I'm fine with the summoner in the back, and then I'm not fine.
Does Admiral really get it done? I feel like he should.
I mean,
Because alternatively,
it shall be determined.
we
Can
can't.
you play to the econ game? Yeah.
Gosh, I just don't think. I just don't think I can. I'm sure a wiser man, but I am no wiser man. Here's the real question.
No, I think it was right the
Does
first time.
this kill me for sure?
Um,
You get
skill issue.
2 wrench rats. You get a mortar shell. Whatever.
I just reclaimed a biter. Still success.
Just a little bit of damage here. Great. Oh, that makes that hard.
You're just like, I gotta get in there. Gotta do it. Gotta get it done. All right. I think you're dead.
Probably.
And if you're
Oh, because
not,
you also have the rats. Okay, sure.
oh, I do also have the wait. Oh, I forgot about that. Thank you. Thank you. Um,
But maybe.
I think I no, I think I do more damage with this. Is there any upgrade that helps here? No, because I put, where'd my other mortar go? It went on crust because I'm dumb. No, crust could actually get in there. No, crust could not get in there. Well, it would take 3 moves to get in there. I got the rider and the silts.
Mm-hmm.
And that has surely gotta be bad
Surely.
news for you. That's seven
Surely enough.
seven melee dice on 3
Hey,
health.
buddy, I like your vest.
And I'm still thinking
Yeah.
about it.
15 minutes.
I know I'm wrong.
What are you working on a thesis?
Don't worry.
You do look really good.
I gotcha. I'm dealing with it
Do you
right
have any
now.
big meetings today?
One, but this is just a thing I wear because then I don't have.
And don't worry, it'll be done in a second, and then we're all good. Boom. And boom.
Easy.
I needed to get a win in there after that.
Well played. Well played.
Well played. Those games were awesome. I
They
feel
were a
like,
great set.
I feel like I need to drill some more again. I feel like you will help hone me to stop throwing games to good assassin players. So big fan. Thank you for playing.
Absolutely. Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate the time, and that's good stuff.
Yeah. Well, hopefully I'll see you again sometime soon.
Yep. Sounds good. I'll be in touch, Ben. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Good stuff. What games? Crazy nonsense. Those are fun to watch. I'm glad. Oh, it broke my brain because it really just is like some of these where I the previous 2 games were just like it just I let Mugla get killed so easily, or I shouldn't have. And what was the game before that? My Crimson Order. I mean, like, I wanted to play fast. I was like, I'll trap Valeria, but then like really like at the end of that turn, it's just like if they have Oblige, I just lose, and even if they don't, I might lose. And like, and then I was like just literally done. But like I spent a lot of time thinking, and I didn't want to spend more time thinking, but like clearly it was necessary because that was not it. And I should have just played for a long game there. And so it feels bad to like throw such an intense game, but oh my god, that that was intense. I love this sort of Sand Goblins game is so satisfying to me when it works, and sometimes it doesn't. But just like me, just like slowly, like this will let me sleep easy at night. Me just like slowly sitting back and pinging level 3, trying to get in there, and me just being like, "Nyeh." I like it. And just like slowly watching Vlox's health piddle down while Krusk remains safe. And then not safe, but then we dealt with it. And it seems like he just did not think he had the economy to win, and he's probably right. But I mean, I was worried a little bit too though. Like there was a point like after I killed the Machinist where I was like, the rest of my game is like a weird like sort of melee game. Like, do I need to advance? Could they have the range advantage? But like it really depended on whose cards were left on whose deck, and you couldn't really know. But anyway, that will do it for me. I definitely hope to get some more streams. I might be playing against Beans tomorrow, same afternoon time. We will see, and I will catch you guys then. And hopefully a scuffle over the weekend as well. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you later. Yeah, thanks for coming by. See ya.